Alicia again. As you can see, again, I'm in a different place. So this is Johannesburg. This is where I live now, in my small but cute, but I love it apartment. So I'm really excited, and probably most of my videos will be from here from now on. Today, what I wanted to chat to you about was just my review of using the Tulip Etimo hook set, the original like black and gold version. I actually bought it like 4 or 5 months ago, and I filmed an unboxing. Look at me, I filmed a whole unboxing that I didn't post. Sorry about that. So I filmed the unboxing, but I thought it would be a good opportunity to compare like my initial thoughts with my thoughts after using it for 4 months. I actually can't remember my initial thoughts right now, but I do have a lot of feelings about this hook set. So before we get on to my current feelings, let's go on with my initial feelings and crack on with the unboxing. Okay, so this came in the mail, some ASMR unboxing. And they gave me some like freebies. So this is their brand, I guess. So I bought it from I Love Yarn. Really pretty, and I like the fact that they gave me the colors that suits their logo, right? Very cute. Okay, I did a little bit of a jump cut. So this, I bought the set, right, which was a bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, I do this every day, and I really wanted something that was good quality and had good reviews and prevented like any hand pain. So it comes with like a size 2, 2.2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 5, 6. To be honest, I haven't used anything below 4 yet, but you never know the future life things. So I ended up buying, sorry for shaking the camera there, mid-sizes, so 4.5, 5.5 and 6.5. I think the 0.5s really help when you're struggling with tension. So I like that. It has 2 spaces more, which is good because I'm going to put my extra hooks in there. It does come with the scissors, so this is like a nickel plated scissors, I think, but they're gorgeous and super sharp, and it's super pretty. Look at all the details. I hope I'm talking loud enough. Sorry, I should stop whispering. My bad. Now there's just like whoever's using earphone. Oops. And then it does come with darning needles, which are also like the Tulip brand darning needles. So one small, one big. And then a ruler, which I'm definitely doing a bad job in getting, because I've my nails. This is actually super thin. I thought it was much thicker, but I mean, this is good in a pinch. I guess it's a gauge ruler because it just has up to 12 centimeters. Okay, so my favorite so far is working with DK yarn. Okay, so this is very, it's like not silicone-y, but it's not like hard plastic as like a lotion container or something. It's like in between, so it's quite soft. My problem with the hooks, I'll show you them now, that I bought initially when I started crocheting, was that they were causing my hands to burn because it was very silicone-y. So I heard that this was more harder plastic. I like that. The grip is nice. I crochet with a knife grip. Wait, no. Do I crochet pencil or knife? This one, knife grip, right? I was trying to the other day crochet with this grip, but it's so hard. I'll practice more though. I want to get faster. Oh, I digress. What was I saying? So my favorite is size 4. Looks really good. I mean, that yellow is amazing. It's like 24 karat gold yellow, which is dope, and I really like it. The gray is nice, and I like that it's dark. I was thinking about maybe getting the pink set or the red set, and I did settle on this because I prefer the darker color. I like the gold finish. It was cheaper. I mean, it was all pretty expensive, but this was the cheaper of the 3 because I think it's the older set. So what I'm going to do is actually move this around a bit. So I'm going to put the 6.5 here, and then I'm going to move the 6 here. And what I'm going to do is take out this 2mm and put it here, inside here, because yeah, I don't really use the smaller hooks, but I want it to still be in my set. Cool. So this bag individually, also they sell it individually as well. Ooh, with toit. Okay, very cute. It's, I don't know if you can see, but oh, there we go. I'm picking up the sparkles. It is very small. This is my hand, so it's quite small, which is nice. So I can just throw it in like a little bag. I mean, I do take my crochet bags everywhere with me. Super nice. I'm happy with this. I'm glad I got the set. I'm glad that I have a way of putting everything together. Hopefully this doesn't get damaged here. If I find that it's weird, I will, you know, move it around. So I just want to crochet some things to know. So let me do that quite quickly now. Just see if there's like a giant difference. Oh, I just knocked my light. Just gonna quickly make a swatch. Sorry, I'm crocheting an awkward angle. I do really need to figure out my camera setup. Future Letitia's problem. Ooh. Okay, so this head is a bit different to what I'm used to, so it does mean that I have to be a little more deliberate in my catching it. So before I used to just catch and pull through. I mean, it's really just, it's fine. But I mean, I think maybe because the head that I was using was a little deeper, and I do feel like this is thicker. Oh, fun. Okay, I think that's enough. I don't know how I haven't counted. Let's do some half double crochets. Okay, so when I did half double crochets, sometimes I found that I had to do like, oh, see, now I'm doing wrong things. When I did half double crochets, I found that sometimes when I was here, I'd go through 2 and then it gets stuck, and I'm not going through that. So already super happy. But I do feel like my tension is much looser. Wow. I do feel like my tension is much looser with this, which is like something I really struggled with. My tension is often too tight, and I end up like really, you know, it's like something I knew I had to work on. Actually, like, I watched a bunch of videos on how to like keep your tension loose, and this is a 4, you know. So I'm just gonna finish this row of half double crochets, and I really like, wow. Okay, I know I'm just, at the same time I understand, you know, you have to feel good about things that you spent money on. If you don't, like, how sad will you be? But honestly, it's so good. Like, it just gliding. How is it doing that? But I do feel like I do lose the yarn a bit, so that's gonna take a learning curve. Honestly, I've never made half double crochets this easily before, because I really like, especially with this yarn, because I found, I mean, it's thicker for a DK. I'd often have to use like a 4.5, like a 4.5, but I mean, look at this. It's just, and my tension is so loose. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't really want to just there's not a crochet with me, so but it's really like, it's not even struggling. Like, you know, when I went in through that, it was a bit tight there, but it didn't struggle at all to go in. So I think that's like a really good, like, it's so good to me, like the fact that that happened. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just show you my other set. So when I first started crocheting about 3 months now ago, I bought a cheapy set. Oh, okay, so this is how it looks, and obviously now, because it's quite zoomed in, but these are the ones you can get at almost every shop in South Africa. So it has 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, so it has that. I've been using these two a lot. The reason why I wanted to get a different, like, a set that was a little better quality was because I was doing a lot of single crochet work, and what was happening was that my single crochets were super tight, and then when I got into some tough stitches and tried to pull it out, it started pulling out the hook like this. So now I'm not a weak girl. I do know that sometimes I press too hard or do things too hard, and that really was irritating me, because I'd often then have to do this and press it back in, which is not like the worst thing in the world. It's such a first world problem, but it was really irritating me. I think the other thing is, when I use these I'm trying to like quickly knit a blanket out of granny squares, and I've been working quite a lot for many hours on hand, and I know I shouldn't be doing that, but I have been. Anyway, I as I said, like, I hold it knife grip like this, okay, and it was burning me here and here and here, like where I hold. It was such a weird, it was really burning me, and I was getting a bit irritated, because then not only like was my hand a little sore, so it's also ergonomic, but it was burning me, which sucked. It did come with I'm not taking everything out because that would suck. Comes with a tape measure, some cable, stitch holders, some darning needles, the plastic ones, which are totally fine for me, and then some big pins, which I think also for cables, right? So it does come with like baby hooks, like what size are these? So these are just pure aluminium, I think, or steel. Actually, I have no idea. It didn't come with like a brand or anything, so it's unbranded, 1.5, 1.6. I'm sure a lot of people own these sets, especially like new crocheters in South Africa. It comes with a gauge ruler as well, and a bunch of notions, which so things to stop for your needles at the end of your needles, some row counters, some circular stitch markers, as well as the clip-it ones. I really love these clip stitch markers. I love them so much more than these ones. And then I put one of my darning needles in here for easier access. And it also came with, as I used earlier, this scissors. Also not great quality. One of these blades popped off the other day, which was unfortunate. I did manage to not get hurt and securely put them back. But I mean, honestly, for value, this set cost 10 times. Okay, not 10. I'm not gonna do quick maths on you, but almost 10, maybe 8 times. About 7 to 8 times more than this. And honestly, this bag is really nice. It's like everybody's pencil case bag. It's canvas, and it came with a lot of stuff. Like this tape measure is really nice, and I was really happy with it. Honestly, I was really happy with it until I was starting to have quite a bit of pain in my hands. And to be honest, I'm not that old, and I shouldn't be having pain in my hands, you know. And I looked up some videos on what I can do to help it, and I bought some compression gloves, but also just like invest in some good hooks, you know. That was the going advice. So I'm gonna just show you. So even then, can you see it's already like so much tighter? Like I just chained two, you know, and already so much tighter. I'm not doing anything. It's the same same Letitia, and it's just, and the same yarn, it's just a different hook. It's not like I'm all of a sudden more stressed or something. This is all shot on the same day. So as you can see, when I'm doing this, I'm so happy I chose half double. When I'm doing this, I often, okay, well, that went through all three, but I often have to do, just go through two, come on, and then go through one, because I don't know, it's a bit sticky. And I think it's also because for some reason this hook like increases my tension. How does that happen? What magic? It's the same hook size. Why would it increase my tension? Does that make sense? Can somebody who knows about crochet let me know why this is happening? I wonder. I mean, I don't really get it. Is it just thinner, maybe like a thinner needle? I'll check now. But look how much more tight my, so this was one of the things that was really irritating me, and it puts a lot of pressure on my wrist because it's super tight. Oh, sorry. See, like, okay, you know what? So it's already curving because it's tight now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've been using these hooks for literally for three months, literally every day. I don't think I took a day of crochet in the last 3 months. It's just been my go-to, and you know, no regrets, yo. I'm really enjoying this journey, and I feel like it's a hobby I can do for a very long time, and I'm really happy that I found it again. Well, not again, I'm happy that oh, this is just awful. And I feel so ungrateful because these hooks really served me well, and I made a whole jacket and I made a whole baby blanket, but honestly it's such a significant difference. So this handle also is silicone, and I think that's what caused the burn. Like, you know, it's like eraser material. Is that silicone? What is, okay, I don't know things, okay? These two, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. These two here are much looser than these two, which is like something I really struggled with, and I thought it was my hands, and I would try to be really less stressed, but it's the hook. It's not my stress levels. Wow, oh my god. Okay, let me put this to the side. All right, so just looking at the hooks itself, so this is definitely thicker, but this has a little bit of a bump in front, at the front where you place your finger. I think this would be nice for me because I'm knife grip. I don't know for other people. Honestly, I don't see really any difference in the size of the shot. I really thought this would be thinner, because why was it making my tension so much tighter? The head, however, just quickly, please focus, is much deeper, which was why it was much easier for me to grab the yarn with this than that. No, I don't think it's like significantly thicker, but this one, my tension is much less. And I think it's because whatever this, it is much smoother. You're just gonna have to believe me here. Wow, so there's drag. So even if I'm pressing, it's a lot more drag here. So I think that's what's causing my tension to increase. Okay, so yeah. All right, so that was my initial impression. Super pretty, super pretty. Look at this gold. Am I a stereotype for liking how gold this is? Amazing. Again, guys, I bought this from I Love Yarn, and you can find them online, and super happy with it. It was an investment, I'm not gonna lie. I like things, so there's that. But I think I made a good choice, and I mean, this is a hobby that I love, and I don't want to hurt my hands, and I don't want any future problems, and it's an investment in my hobby. So don't judge me for spending money, but I love it. And anyway, thank you for watching. I don't know how long this video is, but hopefully it's not too long, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Okay, cool. So this hook set, like as I said before, it was an investment for me, and I really I thought about buying like the hooks that I needed individually, and then I settled on the whole set because honestly it came with so much, and like it was just like, for me, I felt like it was more valuable, just also because like I want to make different things. I want to make big things and small things. I want to make like use different types of yarn and experience different things. I don't want to be making the same things all the time, and I thought like a good set is what I needed. Honestly, like using these hooks have been incredible. This is how my hook set looks now, and I use it every single day. Every single day. I keep it like in a little tote bag with my current yarn that I'm using in a project, and I literally like carry it everywhere if I feel like I'm gonna crochet that day. And it's like so convenient because it's so small, and like everything that you need is right here. I did put in stitch markers and a few more yarn needles. So I don't know if I actually mentioned this, but when I was making the baby blanket for my friend's newborn, I really struggled with hand pain, like quite considerably, because I was really crocheting about 6 hours every night, which is insane. Don't do that. And there's definitely like things you should do to make sure that your hands are not hurt, and that like your wrists are not hurt, and that you are able to crochet without getting like arthritis or some really bad joint pain that like hurts and you can't hold things. And the thing is, like I ended up buying these hooks, and the pain subsided considerably. Like it was gone, just because I'm not yanking, I'm not pulling on anything. It didn't make everything tight. It actually made my crocheting so much looser. So I think I did mention this. Some of my squares were bigger using these hooks than like the no brand hooks, because I feel like with those ones I was crocheting super tight, and with this, like my hands are a lot more like calm and flexible. The yarn flows through really well, and so I'm crocheting like much looser, and I really enjoyed the experience so much more. Like crocheting is so much nicer, even just holding, or like if you want to crochet fast, like if you're crocheting the same thing, like you don't have to pull and go and push and pull, and it's like it can easily move through the yarn, which is just, the flow is incredible to me. It is worth it. Every single cent. I do not regret it at all. If I could find the bigger sizes, I would find the bigger sizes so that I could do, other types of like crocheting. I want to make like big pillows and stuff. So I'm thinking of buying the chunkier needles, the big size needles. Excited about that. But yeah, I love this hook set. It's my go-to. After I got this, I literally never used the other set again, not once, ever, because honestly, it hurt my hand so much. Anyway, I can waffle about this forever and try to sell you it forever, and I'm sure there are other hook brands that are as good, that work as well. And honestly, like I'm not about to buy every single brand of crochet hook and like compare them and review them. I feel like that's wasteful, because these work so well for me that it just seems unnecessary for me to buy like a new hook set unless this gets damaged somehow. I don't know how, but like, or breaks, or I lose them. God forbid that I lose them. Please, at God, no. So, you know, like, I don't really see the need for buying any more crochet hooks other than like bigger sizes of these. And I'm probably gonna stay true to the brand, to be honest. And so I'm sure there are other like really, really good hooks. For me, this was like the best. And I'm so happy that I decided to invest in them. I wanted to give you my review on this that is very biased because it's very one-sided, and I did use a generic no-name brand before this, so I was starting from a low base, you know. But I love these, and if you're ever thinking like, oh, do I want to do this? Do I really want to invest? Do it for yourself. Do it for your hands. You know, you will thank me later. I'm going to love and leave you, and I will see you in the next video, which is hopefully soon. All right, bye bye.